Your Career, Your Choice, powered by Workforce Solutions. I'm Caitlin Espinosa. Ahead on today's show, apprenticeship programs are the tried and true earn as you learn model for construction and other skilled trade jobs. But it's quickly becoming adopted by many other industries. Find out why this model is proving so popular for everything from data analytics to financial services. Plus, when you hear GPS, you're probably thinking of mapping apps on your phone. Learn how a new program offered through Workforce Solutions aims to put you on the right career path. And far from being just the first stop on your way to a 4-year degree, community colleges are offering more and more training programs to help you get to work faster. Apprenticeship programs are branching out beyond the skilled trades like construction and manufacturing and into what's known as the knowledge economy. In 2021, the Greater Houston Apprenticeship Network was formed to explore the value this earn as you learn model brings to all types of employment sectors, as well as dispel misperceptions about apprenticeships in general. Joining me now is Mary Beth Gracie, Managing Director at the professional services firm Accenture, which, along with the financial services and risk management firm Aon, founded the Greater Houston Apprenticeship Network. Thank you for taking the time to be here today, Mary Beth.
Thank you.
All right, so let's focus on this network that Aon and also your company Accenture came together to create. Tell us a little bit about that background. How did that happen?
Well, it really began in Chicago in 2017, and it was a CEO to CEO conversation between Accenture and Aon, where we had similar goals of providing jobs for an economically inclusive workforce. So we banded together. We're of course in professional services, they're in insurance, and some other companies came along with us and really formed this network or ecosystem with the community colleges in Chicago, set an aspirational goal, and really got started. So each of us have programs that are slightly different from each other, but based on that success in Chicago, we have gone jointly together and taken this now to 35 cities in the United States. Wow. Houston is about number 6.
Okay, so I know traditionally speaking, a lot of times when people hear about apprenticeship programs, they've been used for skilled trade jobs.
Right.
So what brought about the change, like these white collar companies now starting to begin to focus on this?
Yeah, well, first off, there's so many jobs that are in this digital economy. So many things like cybersecurity, data engineering, application development, those are really the jobs of today. So it's only natural to try and apply whatever models you have that have worked to those kinds of jobs. This is an earn as you learn program. We provide training. We are really have expanded the definition of what the background needs to be for people to be successful. And we have found that, yes, with a little extra coaching up front and training up front, then people can really build long-term careers in these fields.
So let's talk about the apprenticeship program at your company.
Right.
Can you elaborate on what happens with that?
Yeah, so we have sourcing partners, so community colleges in the areas, nonprofit partners, and that is where we recruit from. And so people come to us, they don't need to have a 4-year degree. By and large, most of them do not, but they're wonderful talent. And so we will interview, bring them in. They're part of a 12-month program. At the end of that 12 months, they are, if they've been successful in the 12 months, and they're offered a full-time job with Accenture just like anybody else, and from that point in time it's just as if they're on the same career path within Accenture as anyone else is.
So I was just going to ask you about that, but you touched on it. So sometimes these apprenticeship programs, the training leads to permanent positions within your company.
That's right.
How often does that happen? Do you know that?
Well, it is, it's over 90% of the time.
Okay.
Yes, they're very successful. And really, employers beyond us have found that one of the really nice things about this program is you're really grooming an employee through the training program, so they really understand your culture. They develop that fit, and so it actually becomes a very low risk hire at the end of the program for the employer.
Okay, that's great to hear. So for Houston, what's the overall goal of the program? Not just for Accenture and Aon, but for other companies within the network.
Right. So Accenture and Aon, again, banded together to bring this to Houston, and we have been working with Upskill Works Forum as part of the Greater Houston Partnership also. And we set out a goal of 500 positions within 5 years.
Okay.
So we have a playbook that we're leveraging that comes from, that really started with Chicago and has continued to be fine-tuned along the way. We use that. We're happy to bring on new partners, both on the sourcing side as well on the employer side. And we've had a lot of success so far and just really looking forward to growing it more.
Wonderful. So where can viewers find out more information about these apprenticeships?
Well, there's 2 places that I would recommend. We have a LinkedIn page, so Greater Houston Apprenticeship Network. Also, there's a QR code on the screen that'll take you directly to this playbook that I referenced.
Okay, wonderful. Mary Beth, thank you so much for taking the time to be here and give us this really important information that seems like it has a really high success rate.
Thank you, I enjoyed it.
So do you need a GPS for your career? Later in the show, we'll learn about an artificial intelligence-driven approach to mapping out a career path. And find out how community colleges are moving beyond preparing students for university studies and into direct workforce training. That's when Your Career, Your Choice continues.
Are challenges stopping you from achieving your career and education goals? Workforce Solutions is here to help you. Throughout our region, Workforce Solutions educational providers are assisting individuals with improving their skills. We can help you improve your language skills or gain a high school equivalency. If you need help with finding a job or going to training to earn a certification, we are here for you. You may be able to make money while you train. And if needed, our team is here to help with financial aid for childcare or school. Workforce Solutions has opportunities and resources that you need to succeed. Keep the Gulf Coast region the best place to do business, work, and live. Come soar with Workforce Solutions and rise to your potential.
Welcome back to Your Career, Your Choice. I'm Caitlin Espinosa. Community colleges play a vital role in providing area residents with access to higher education. Historically, community college districts began as an extension of local school districts. Houston Community College, founded in 1971, grew out of HISD. Similarly, Lone Star College, which began holding classes in 1973, was created by the Humble, Aldine, and Spring ISDs. Today, community colleges are essential to our region's economic success. Not only do community colleges serve an important step for students seeking a four-year degree, but in recent years, colleges have started adding career training programs geared toward developing the local workforce. To learn more about what our local community colleges offer, I'm joined by Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, president of Lone Star College Kingwood. Dr. Gonzalez is also a member of the Gulf Coast Workforce Board. It's so nice to have you join us today.
Thank you so much.
Let's get right to it. Can you give us a bit of background on the Lone Star Colleges?
Absolutely. Again, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Lone Star College system, it's a huge system. We have over 8 campuses, one being a fully online campus. We serve Harris and Montgomery counties.
Okay.
We serve over 85,000 students a semester, and we have over 20 locations where people can take classes at.
Okay, well, that's amazing. So I know most of the time people think when they think of community colleges that their focus is on helping non-traditional students get back into the college system, or high school graduates, having them take a couple of years of courses at a community college with the intent of going to university.
That's right.
But I know in recent years, community colleges have turned their focus to workforce development. Now, in your opinion, how has that helped community college students?
Oh, wonderful. It's so many options. We want to provide options to our students, and it's not just about the transfer, which we do that, but it is about getting them skills, high demand skills that provide careers, that provide good living wages. So we have everything from short-term certificates to degrees to even 4-year degrees offered at Lone Star College.
So let's focus a little bit more on the programs. You just touched on that. You have certificate-based programs.
That's right.
And then ones that are on a degree track. So what's the difference between those and kind of benefits to one over the other?
Absolutely. So we have some short-term certificates that are short-term. So some of them are 6 weeks, 8 weeks, a semester, even maybe a year the most. And then we have the degree programs, the 2-year degree programs, associate degrees that we have, and then we have a bachelor's degrees as well. We have 4 bachelor's degree that we offer at Lone Star College. We have the cybersecurity, we have energy and manufacturing, we have nursing, and we have the newest are emergency management degrees. So those short-term certificates are stackable credentials, meaning you can get a credential, start working, or you can come back and continue with your associate degree. And again, the more education, the more skills, the more money you make.
Right. So a lot of options for folks.
A lot of options.
Let's talk about financial aid.
Absolutely.
Do you have some available to people? What can help them out?
Yes, so we have financial aid all across the board for our short term, our fast track, our degree, our even our bachelor degrees. We have Pell Grants that you don't have to pay back. We have loans. We have grants that are based from the state. We even have programs from Workforce Solutions that allow for free training. So we do have so many opportunities that students, families need to just come by, stop by, and we'll help them in that aspect as well.
So I understand that you just had a ribbon cutting, grand opening for a new facility. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, so in February we had a ribbon cutting for our Health Profession Center that houses our nursing program and our occupational therapy program. Our dental hygiene, we have an actual clinic there where our students do our clinicals. We help, we do some dental cleanings for the community.
Very hands-on experience you get
Hands-on,
at that
we have
facility.
simulations, state-of-the-art equipment. We have just amazing opportunities for our students.
Any other advice for someone who may be on the fence of whether or not they should enroll in one of your programs?
Whatever you need, you want to change your life, you want to reskill, you want to reimagine yourself at another career, you don't have a lot of time, we have classes online, hybrid, face-to-face, Saturdays, weekends. We have everything from fast track, a couple of day classes, all the way up to 4-year degrees. We have everything. We even have employers that we can help train their staff. So you want to learn English, we have that, or even a GED. So we have everything here. The journey starts at Lone Star College. We have everything, all the options available, over 20 locations where you can take classes, as well as a fully online campus.
So I know it may sound a little overwhelming to folks listening to this, like, whoa, there's so many options I didn't even know about it, which is great. But what are the first steps someone should do to get started? Let's say they're interested, they want to change their life, they want to find a new career. Let's say, what are the first steps?
Well, you can go to our website. There's a lot of information there, lonestarcollege.edu. However, you can stop at any of our locations. We're located all over the north part of Houston, and we are more than happy to help you on your way. We have information sessions, we have events all the time to register you and to help you on your way to changing your life.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Gonzalez, for spending time with us this morning and helping folks learn this valuable information.
Thank you so much.
Between scholarships, federal grants or loans, and self-paying for classes, figuring out how to afford a degree or certificate program can be complicated. Career correspondent Jim Adams introduces us to a local nonprofit that aims to make the process a little easier.
For nearly 30 years, Project GRAD has been helping students finish high school and successfully complete college and training programs that lead to good-paying careers. A project of the Tejano Center, its original mission was addressing high school dropout rates at several Houston ISD schools. Romero Fonseca, the organization's community engagement manager, says it has since evolved into a one-stop shop called GRAD Cafe, providing students and young adults with the tools and support needed to succeed at the college level.
Our advisors, I must say, are excellent listeners. They're going to listen to that individual and hear what their goals are. If it is to pursue their college dream, we're going to sit down and help them with applications. We're going to do college searches. We're going to search for scholarships to help pay for college. We're going to help them with their financial aid application.
Project GRAD also offers additional wraparound services, including helping students and their families with financial literacy and budgeting for college.
We go over what the cost of attendance is going to be. They learn what those direct costs are going to be. And then we talk about transportation, their living expenses, their food. Those are costs that they can control. So we begin to talk about managing their money.
And Fonseca says this assistance doesn't necessarily end once they step foot onto a college campus.
We've helped them with every step to get them ready. We're going to provide them with one-on-one advising, reminders of the resources that they'll have at the college campus to make sure that they're successful.
For more information on services offered through Project GRAD Houston, visit their website at www.gradcafe.org. For your career, your choice, I'm Jim Adams in Conroe.
Now that you've made a decision about your education, which career path should you take? We'll introduce you to an AI-driven approach to mapping out your future. You're watching Your Career, Your Choice, powered by Workforce Solutions. Workforce Solutions strives to make our region a great place to do business, work, and live. A common misconception is that Workforce Solutions and the Unemployment Office are one of the same.
We do assist with setting up accounts for work in Texas, which is valuable when having an account with unemployment.
Workforce Solutions is on a mission to help job seekers with the skills, training, and resources they need to be successful. Stop by one of the 28 locations today. Here in the Lone Star State, there are 28 workforce development regions organized under the Texas Workforce Commission. Each one is responsible for setting workforce development priorities for their area and operating their local workforce solutions offices. Mark Guthrie is a founding member of the Gulf Coast Workforce Board, and he serves as chairperson of the 43-member board. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today, Mark.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So recently you spoke to a group of economic development professionals where you said, quote, not every one of your young people needs a 4-year degree to be a success. What exactly did you mean by that?
The emphasis on education and a 4-year college degree sort of took away from people entering into the trades.
Okay.
They don't pay attention often to young people who want to be plumbers or who want to be auto mechanics or electricians or many other occupations and trades that give people serious upward mobility and require skills and require knowledge, but not necessarily a 4-year college degree worth. We need to do a better job equipping the young people and their parents to guide the young person into making the right choice and give them the confidence to do so.
Yeah, they get started a little bit earlier than high school
Right.
is what I'm hearing. So.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for today coming in and for all the insight that you had. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Are challenges stopping you from achieving your career and education goals? Workforce Solutions is here to help you. Throughout our region, Workforce Solutions educational providers are assisting individuals with improving their skills. We can help you improve your language skills or gain a high school equivalency. If you need help with finding a job or going to training to earn a certification, we are here for you. You may be able to make money while you train. And if needed, our team is here to help with financial aid for childcare or school. Workforce Solutions has opportunities and resources that you need to succeed. Keep the Gulf Coast region the best place to do business, work, and live. Come soar with Workforce Solutions and rise to your potential.
In the last few years, artificial intelligence has moved beyond being labeled as an emerging technology and into the realm of mature technology. You may not realize it, but you use it nearly every day on your phone. Think Siri or Google Assistant, to smart home applications and more. Now it's being utilized in the realm of workforce development to help people generate an individualized career path that connects them to training and educational opportunities that gets them to where they want to go. Taylor Stockton is the Chief Operations Officer for FutureFit AI, which is developing an online career GPS for Workforce Solutions. Now, we had you on in a previous episode to discuss building a personal network online and through social media. So we really appreciate you taking the time to be back with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to have the conversation.
Okay, so let's rehash what we talked a little bit about last time about your company. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. FutureFit AI is a career navigation technology platform that helps individuals navigate their careers by using the power of data and artificial intelligence to provide more personalized recommendations about what learning opportunities, what job opportunities might be most relevant to them. And today I'm excited to talk about our partnership with the National Association of Workforce Boards in developing a platform called Workforce Compass that specifically works with innovative workforce boards like Workforce Solutions here in the Houston area.
Okay, so I know Workforce Solutions is very excited to have Workforce Compass coming through and helping out their clients. So can you tell us a little bit more about how it's actually going to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So Workforce Compass really is designed to be a GPS for your career for any individuals in the Houston area to allow them to understand what are the skills that they have today. And so based on previous work experience that they might have had or previous education experience that they might have had, what are the skills that they have today, but also what are their interests, what are their values when it comes to a professional working experience. And then from there, provide them with those personalized and data-driven recommendations about here are the types of career paths that you might want to consider based on those skills and interests. But most crucially, here are the types of learning opportunities and wraparound resources that can get you from where you are now to where you're trying to go.
Okay, so I know currently Workforce Solutions has wonderful career advisors that kind of help you do that same thing. So when did they come into play with this whole Workforce Compass program now?
It's such a great question because I think what we've seen in a post-COVID world is that you need to have this hybrid model of supporting individuals. And so the great thing about the Workforce Compass initiative and our partnership with Workforce Solutions is that it goes hand in hand with career advisors, whether it's something that individuals want to talk to a career advisor beforehand, they can come in person, they can log in online, they can call them on the phone and get that support before they log in to the Workforce Compass platform. Or alternatively, they can directly access the Workforce Compass platform and then only reach out or connect with that career advisor when they're having a question or area of support that they want further guidance on. And so the way that it works hand in hand, I think is a really powerful way to better support individuals.
Wonderful. So let's talk about teens and young adults specifically. How is it going to target them and help them?
Right. I think for teens and young adults specifically, it's such a powerful tool because it really exposes them to opportunities that they may not have thought about in their professional career. And so they may have been exposed to certain industries and said, based on the skills I have or interests that I've had, I know these one or two industries are relevant, but it really exposes them to a broader set of possibilities that they may not have known were out there before, but crucially connects them with the right supports and with the right learning to actually know how to pursue those new paths.
Wonderful. So let's talk about cost. Is there any with this program?
No, it's one of the most fantastic parts about the partnership is that it is free, not only to use the platform itself, but to connect to different learning opportunities and different resources that it offers. It is all free, and so there's really no reason for individuals not to try it out and see what the possibilities might be for them.
That's amazing. Free and very helpful for anyone from teenage years to adult years. That's great. So do you have anything else to add today?
Yeah, the one last thing I would add is really the value of online learning, and I think especially during the pandemic, more and more individuals that may not have accessed online learning courses before have been trying those out and really seeing success in the way that there is flexibility in when you can take it and what particular skills you want to learn. And Workforce Solutions specifically has made some amazing partnerships with platforms and partners like LinkedIn Learning and 180 Skills that really provide a vast set of online learning options. And so it's an amazing opportunity and set of resources that's out there, all accessible through the Workforce Compass platform.
It is. It's a great tool. So Workforce Compass and other online learning tools, visit the Workforce Solutions website. You can check it out at www.wrksolutions.com/online learning. Thank you so much again for joining us today and giving us all that insightful information.
Thanks for having me.
That's our show for this week. On our next episode, we're focusing on entrepreneurship. Find out what you need to know about working for yourself. I'm Caitlin Espinosa. We'll see you next time.